Hello, statisticians. So I wanted to take a moment and show you all how to use the grade calculator spreadsheet. Because if you remember, you cannot rely on the Canvas grade point totals to determine your grade. And that has to do with the way that I assign points for the reading questions and some of the other assignments. Those point totals are going to vastly overestimate your grade, and you'll be thinking you're doing just great when you might not be. So here we are on our main Canvas page. If I scroll down to the course information section and click on that, then I scroll down again and you see here where it says grade calculator spreadsheet. Now this is an Excel spreadsheet, Microsoft Excel spreadsheet that I created myself, and you need Microsoft Excel to get it to work. Now, fortunately, Palomar College offers Microsoft Office 365 for free to all Palomar students. So you can just follow the link that you see on the screen there to download and install it, and you get Outlook, Excel, and Microsoft Word, I believe. If you don't want to install software, there are these grade sheets that you can download and just do it all manually. And it just has instructions step by step, how to add up, get the right points and find out where your grade is. But I'm going to demonstrate the grade calculator right now. So I'm just going to click on that link and tell it to download to my computer. And once it has, I'm going to open it up. Now, you may get prompted, or you will get prompted to enable or disable macros. Now, macros can contain some malicious software if you're not sure about the source of where a spreadsheet is coming. If somebody emails it to you or you download it off the internet, always a good idea to disable macros. In this instant, I created this myself. There's one macro in here that is safe to enable. But even if you choose to disable it, if you don't trust me, that's fine. It doesn't cause the sheet to stop working. But I'm going to go ahead and click Enable. And this is the spreadsheet. Now, it's pretty foolproof. Get rid of that. It's pretty foolproof. I'm clicking all over. You can't click on anything except where you want to enter your grades, and that's in these colored boxes. So let's just assume that we have completed our first unit in class, and I completed that Tell Us About Yourself assignment during the first week and gave myself 5 points there. And the first exam was worth 88 points, and I got a 72 on that exam. So I'm going to enter that grade. Hit return. Now, but we haven't had any of the other exams yet, so I can just hit enter to go through those, or click out. And now for the reading questions, let's just say that I got a 36 on the first chapter, and I got full credit, a 31 on the second, and a 14 on the third. And that's all I've done so far in the first unit. And then for the activities, let's just say that I got a 2 on the first activity because I forgot to turn in my SPSS output file, but then I got full credit on the next 2 assignments. So that's everything that I may have earned so far in the class if we're just looking at Unit 1. Now over here on the right, this is where it calculates your grade. And this is your grade as of Exam 1. The first column is the points possible. There's a total of 135 points possible in the course by now. 5 for the extra credit, 15 for the reading, 15 for the activities, and 100 points for the exams. This spreadsheet does the math and calculates the proper points for the exam, even though it's only worth 88 in total points. So you don't have to do any math. Just enter whatever is on the Canvas gradebook. The next column shows you what you've earned. And in this example, I've earned 113.28 points out of the 135. See, 5 of them are for that discussion, 14.46 for the reading questions, 12 for the activities, and an 81.82 out of 100 on the exam. See, the spreadsheet does the math and converts that to a 100-point exam instead of an 88-point exam. So that 113.28 points would equate to a B. I'm currently getting a B in the class. The beauty of the spreadsheet is I can then play with different scenarios and say, well, what do I have to do in order to convert that to an A by the end of the class? What if I got good high B scores? What if I got, we'll say, 89 on one exam? And what if I got a 92, 93 on the other and a 90 on the last one? Now, if I haven't submitted any other work, you can see I'm already passing the class with a C. But I can then enter, grades for the rest of it. Anyway, you get the idea. You can just play with different scenarios. That playing with scenarios will come in more handy once we've gotten all three exams, all the first three exams together, and there's just one left, and you can kind of see, what do I need to do to pull out that B or that A or whatever. And if you scroll down just a little bit, there's a place for some extra credit if any extra credit was earned or offered. And then this reset values button, that's what the macro is. There's a macro attached to that button that just clears all of the entries. So if I click that, boom, everything is cleared and my cursor starts back at tell us about yourself. So that's how you use the stat grading spreadsheet to see where you stand right now and at the end of every unit. I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.